Hello, we are Duncan and Joe and we live on Narrowboat, Wayman. Why not join us on today's journey as we travel east on the Kennet and Avon towards the Thames. Coming up in today's video, who needs a dog when you can take your boat for a walk? And yet another abandoned boat on the Kennet and Avon. Locks are different. To get from one side to the other are different. On the Kennet and Avon, they seem to be these stirrup steps which you step up and climb along. I don't particularly like them, I have to be honest. But also on the other side, sometimes you have quite a wide plank which would be on this side and you would just walk across there. They're not too bad. If you think of scaffolding planks, there's generally two of them, so they're quite easy. But this one is a bridge, so you've got to walk all the way around the bridge. Sometimes it's just a little footbridge that goes straight over the end of the lock, and they're nicer, I like them. These are just a bit of a pain because they're a bit too far, so then we're back. So I'm just going to put this lock down now, this paddle down. So now I'm going to walk back around and open that gate and shut the paddle. I do it that way round because this is the side of the towpath, so it's just easier when you're exiting the lock. And here we go. So this gate should move now. Whoops, nearly. Not quite, but it's nearly there, so it's worth doing.
If these were ever manned,
yeah,
you know, were they just built? And then if there is an invasion, they would then take up their positions, or the Dad's army, you know, your territorial, not territorial, what were they?
Home guard.
Did your home guard man them of a night time, you know, when they were doing their thing?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. All that fascinates me anyway, to be honest.
This is Cop's lock, number 80. They've obviously done a repair on the beam. So now this is still a bit narrow if you look. Oh hell. They're bloody dangerous, these. Should be two of them. Oh. If you look at that, that is quite narrow. So this bit here is very, very shallow, and Duncan just got stuck. So he's just reversed and he's going to go for it again. Yeah, he should be alright now. So between lock 80 and lock 81, no, lock 80 and lock 79, the pound is very, very low. Yeah, it's fine now. As I was explaining on the previous lock, this one doesn't have a bridge that goes over, so you have to walk over the buoys. Now generally there are 2 buoys, but there's just the one there and it's a little bit tight actually. So these locks are in a bad state of repair. There's not even a handle on there, or on that one over there. But I'll be dropping this paddle shortly and then going back over and opening that opening the gate, and then once Duncan's through, shutting the paddle. You spend your life, when you're doing locks, you spend your life just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, around the lock, round the lock, round the lock. Hopefully the water levels are going to be a little bit higher down here because they were shocking up there. Right, so I'm going to drop the paddle now. And then over we go again. Trying to keep everything in my hands, not dropping everything. Nice little footbridge now over the weir. I think this is Cop's footbridge. And there's... So this is lock number 81, Hampstead Lock. We are now very near to Newbury. So these steps on this lock are more like it. Look how wide they are. They're lovely, they don't slope, they're straight, they're nice. The only issue with this lock is neither one of the lock gates have got a handle on it. So that can make it quite difficult. There was a lock just further back there that I found extremely difficult to pull close, and if it wasn't for the fact that there was a handle, I would have found it almost impossible actually. Oh, excuse me. But not far from Newbury now. Well, That's quite a large tree, isn't it? It's obviously been down for a long while. This is the footprint of the old lock cottage. The original one fell into disrepair in 1979, and in 1989 it was severely damaged by fire, so it was demolished. You can see the footprint of the lock cottage marked out in brick and gravel. We're not far from setting off now. Duncan's gone to set the lock, which is just up there. I'll be doing the driving, certainly for the first hour or so, and then we may swap, depending. So here we go, 23rd of September 2025, leaving Newbury, heading towards the Thames. I've got no idea how far we're going to get today. Might even just be the bottom of Newbury. Oh, there's a bit of a cold breeze today. Autumn is definitely on its way. I bet you I messed this up. I feel like I'm going to, funnily enough.
Did you hear what you said?
Something about I love the name of your bud.
Oh yeah, something like that.
I didn't hear anything else.
I'll take a photo next week. I says, do not I says, we come across a lot of Geordies on this trip. She says, are you a Geordie? I says, we are. I said, what that's for? Oh, you know.
Newbury now. There's a boatyard just down there. I was having to dodge the kayak and the paddleboard. So we actually have a danger sign there and a boat that is capsized. Bizarrely enough, it's by the sluice. Very sad. As we leave Newbury and carrying on travelling east towards the Thames, a decision looms on the horizon. When we get to the Thames, will we turn left towards the Oxford Canal or right towards the Grand Union? Both currently have stoppages on them, so getting north for Christmas is looking very unlikely. When we came down the Thames towards the Kennet and Avon, the mooring was very difficult. I'm not keen on going right towards the Grand Union, as because it's nearer to London, in my head I'm imagining boats triple berthed. I'm sure that wouldn't be the case, but I have a question that has been bothering me. If we moored up and put up our pram cover, if someone berthed alongside us, would it be acceptable for them to unzip our cover to get ashore? Back into Monkey Marsh Loch, and sadly I wasn't quick enough with my camera as I saw a huge crayfish, one of the banned ones, clinging to the reeds for dear life. As soon as I picked up the camera, he fell off back into the water. Thank you very much. You getting on?
Yeah.
Spending the summer on the Kennet and Avon proved to be a very wise choice, as we haven't experienced any of the low water issues that have plagued the rest of the network. We pull into Thatcham for a couple of days while waiting for an update from the Canal and River Trust. The decision is now becoming the main topic of conversation on Wayman. The walk into Thatcham takes around 10 minutes. There's a little co-op there and a couple of pubs. Thanks for watching today's video. If you are thinking of having a boat built or planning on a refurbishment of a used boat, we have a series of videos that come out on Wednesdays which explore the issues that you may face when making certain decisions. Join us next week for the conclusion of our journey along the Kennet and Avon. Thanks for watching.